So, hi guys, welcome ladies and gents. Welcome again to Kikao Podcast, your number one online show, your number one online TV, your number one online talk show. And on behalf of Kikao family, today I'll be your host, and I'll be talking about personal fears or group fears, generally fears about life, about investments, about anything and everything you think about or you want to do in life. And before I dive right into it, I want to thank you for joining me, and I want to thank you for supporting Kikao Show. Many thanks. And please, as we go on, subscribe. Please share our show and comment on us as well. Let us know how you're doing. Let us hear your comments on issues that we tackle on this online platform. Basically, let us converse. Let us talk to each other. Yeah, and the only way you can talk to us is through the comment section down there. We also put on our handles. If you feel like you don't want to talk to us as a group, you can talk to us individually through our handles that we put on the bio. And now it's time to talk about issues, fears, yeah, chills. And everyone has fears in life. At one moment or at one point, everyone has got that moment, that minute, that second that you fear something, that you fear for something, that you fear for an outcome, that you fear for, the next minute, basically. And well, from the word go, let's agree, fear is not a good element generally, and it's not even supposed to be. At times it saves you a great deal, but I wouldn't advocate for fear, because the beginning of fear is the beginning of loss. It's the beginning of not it's the beginning of not you getting to where you want to be, not you getting what you want to, not you achieving anything you've aspired to achieve, not basically doing anything that you plan for, and so many nots. Yeah. So I've also been there. Like, I've feared for a lot of stuff. I'm not saying I'm like I am the all courageous dude, like, no. There are things you'll think about, or the things you'll contemplate doing, and you'll be like, okay, wait, what if this happens this way? What if this doesn't come out the way I'm thinking it's gonna come out? What if, there's so many what ifs. But come to think of it, right where you are right now in life, where has fear got you? What have you missed, or how many chances, or what investments, what deals, what have you missed? What has passed you that was supposed to remain just because you feared? What? I'd like you to think. I'd like you to weigh things out and be like, just take a case of today. Probably you were supposed to go somewhere. Probably you were supposed to meet somebody. Probably you're supposed to go close some deal. Probably you're supposed to go meet with some guys over some issue that is gonna help your life. But you sit down in your house, you sit down wherever you are, and you feel like, probably I'm not fit for it. Probably it won't work out the way I wanted to, Probably I am not ready for this. That's the language of fear. Yeah? You may not know, by the way, that maybe you're fearing something, or you're fearing someone, or you're fearing a particular thing you want to do, or a particular thing you're interested in. But the moment you begin to question, and the questioning doesn't really add up to something relevant or conclusive or anything that you can really put on as a good excuse as to why you're not doing whatever it is you think you were supposed to be doing, that's gonna add value to your life, that is actually the language of fear. Yeah? And today fear has cost a whole lot of people, or I'd say humanity, a great deal. Because today you wake up, pray to God, and whatever you're praying for, well, maybe comes to you in the way that you even didn't pray for in that particular way, maybe. Or it just comes to you in a way that you don't understand that this is actually what I pray for. So it comes to you in a challenging way, it comes to you in a very difficult way, it comes to you in a very tricky way, it comes to you in a very risky way, and you're like, okay, God, I did pray for this, but it's really coming to me in a certain way that I don't like. It's coming to me in a certain way that I feel, oh, this is not really it. Or you begin to even question, okay, God, is this really what I prayed for? You know? But in life, I've learned that things don't really come to you as easy as you pray for them. You know? You might just pray for something like today in the morning, and by like say 3 hours or 2 hours time, it's coming to you. But the way it's coming to you, it's like it's so challenging. Like you have to do some things for it to like totally become that thing you've prayed for, you know, for it to materialize. That's what I'm trying to say. And that process where like you have to do 1, you have to do 2, you have to go through A, you have to go through B, you know, you have to like break certain barriers, you have to like go through gate A, B, C, is what most of us fear. Is what puts a barrier between us and the other side of the us that we could have been. Yeah? Let's take a case. Today, I want to talk to somebody out there who I don't even know. But then again, for me to do that, I have to like do it on an online platform, because this is where a lot of people got to like, or are gonna learn through whatever I want to say to someone. In a broad way. This is where like I'm gonna post something, and a whole lot of people, not just that one person I wanted to speak to, get to know something or get to learn something that I only intended for one person to learn. But then this thing I want to say, I start to like, okay, how do I even start to look at the camera? Where am I even going to set the camera? Do I even look good enough for the camera? All those sort of fears. At the end of the day, if I listen to those kind of things talking to me in my head or in my heart or whatever it is, or God is telling me as well, the one most important person I was supposed to talk about or to, at the end of the day, if I get convinced not to like talk about it, trust you me, they won't get what I was supposed to tell them. As well as a whole lot of all those I was supposed to impact as well without my knowledge. So at the end of the day, I've lost as a person, and many other people out there have lost. Why? Because I feared. Because yes, I had the camera, yes, I have the platform, yes, I have many places I can think of, but there's a certain language, there's a certain element, there's a certain feeling that's barring me actually from saying, okay, you know what, boom, I can just do it right now, right here, wherever I am. But what do you do? What do you need to like get rid of fear, or just shut and shun those negative ideas in the head or anywhere from barring you to get whatever you want or to achieve whatever it is that you think you want to achieve? Number one, you gotta be so positive. You got to have a lot of positive energy. Like, positivity is the beginning of you losing that negative energy that's not necessary for you. I'm sorry. Number 2, you gotta believe in yourself. The moment you believe in yourself, of course you're gonna get doubts, you're gonna get whatever, you're gonna get that mood not to do it. But the stronger you believe in yourself, guys, the stronger your feelings, your urge to do whatever it is you feel like will be more stronger than these other feelings you get that will try to show you like, no, don't do this, please don't tell him, please don't tell her, please. No. The moment you believe in yourself, believe in what you want to do, yeah, that is the beginning of you getting to be stronger. That is the beginning of you growing to know how to outdo all these negative issues. Number 3, you gotta be so focused. When I say focused, I mean focused, like FOCUSED. Yeah. You've got to know what it is you want. Once you know, settle on it. Just settle on, this is what I want to do. Keep pushing the idea, pray for it, and you just decide whatever it is that comes between me and what I want. I will not listen. I will not entertain. I will not have a discussion between me and whatever it is that's keeping me from, if it's this, it's this. Provided it's something adding value to your life, okay. I agree there are things that we want in our lives that are just distractors, or they're just things that are not even adding any value, It's zero maths. It's like doing 0 plus 0. You'll just get 2 zeros. As long as it's not money, zeros don't add any value to your life. So make sure whatever it is you want is something not necessarily tangible, but something impactful to your own life, or better yet, to somebody. At least make it impactful. And then push it, keep pushing it, push it. At the end of the day, even if you don't get to where you want that particular moment, you will be happy to yourself, or you'll be happy to just get the satisfaction that, okay, I tried. At least I moved from point A to B, in as much as I didn't get to D. I got from point 1 to 2. I remain with now 3 and 4, or it all depends with where you want to get. So okay, I know you're out there, you might be wondering, why am I like listening to fear stories or whatever, the reason as to why you should listen to this, or the reason as to why you should take this serious, is just because maybe most of you out there don't come to like to a decision, or like you never have time to sit down, think about your life, ponder over issues that that have come to your life, that you've gone through. You don't get to challenge yourself enough. You don't get to question yourself enough. You don't get to yes, I'm ambitious, but what's barring me from getting where my ambition is? And the moment you don't get that meeting, or the moment you don't hold that meeting between you and you, is the moment you will never realize that, okay, I got fear issues, I got missing issues of whatever it is that I want. And the reason as to why I got missing issues is because on everything that I decide to do, 50% of it is fear issues, and then I got 50% of it to deal with, now and what I want. It's not supposed to be like that. It should be, this is what I want in my life. Let me sit down. Let me think about the pros and cons. Is it gonna help me? Is this what I want for my life in the coming days? You gotta have a meeting between you and you to notice, like, from the beginning, this is where I wanted to go. This is what I wanted to achieve. This is who I wanted to be at this particular moment. But then where am I? What has made me not to be there? What is actually preventing me, or what has helped me come all this way? Because there are people who like, okay, there are people who don't fear. There are people who are like, it's this. And so lucky you if you're that kind of person. But for the most of us, we always like have to question every other thing that is gonna happen, in as much as it's gonna happen to us. Like, you go buy a bread, you're the one buying, you're the one who's going to eat, you're the one benefiting, but you're like, why should I even buy the bread? For what? I mean, I can just take tea like that without anything. You know? It's as little as that. It's those small conflicts that you have between you and you that add up to concrete bigger decisions about every other aspect in your life. And more often you'll get that you're just fighting between you and you constantly, because the fear element is so huge in you. It's so big to the point that it overpowers your decision making. It overpowers your straight thinking. It overpowers your passion for something. It overpowers your capabilities. It limits you to a certain level, to the point where like you get to certain levels in life and you're like, okay, I accept whatever it is that's gonna come my way. It's not supposed to be like that, man. No, you're the one who is supposed to dictate your life. And your life, should you be cautious enough that, yes, I'm the one who is now in charge of my life, you will really have to come to a realization that I've got to overcome my fears. I've got to talk more on the fears than the fears talking more on me. You know, fear is it's really a wide topic. It comes to different people in different aspects, and I may not touch on most of them, but what I'm very keen on is trying to make you see that you can be more than the fears. And the moment you're more than your fears, that is the moment you begin to be that creature you've always wanted to be. That is the beginning of you getting to where you've always wanted to. And I'd say that is the beginning of you being happy. That is the path to your happiness. That is the path to your satisfaction. That is the path to having a good, relaxing sleep every other day, and waking up to fight more battles, because you're already past fearing what the outcome is gonna be, but you've started being more on, I fought, I was there, I showed up, I did not like, in as much as I stumbled, the stumbling did not pull me back from doing what I want to do, from getting where I want to get, from eating what I wanted to eat at that particular moment, you know, from speaking to somebody I used to think I wouldn't speak to, but you know, those were just languages pulling me back, telling me you can't talk to them, you can be like them, you don't even look anything like they're well entertained, you know. Easy. You calm down, calm yourself down, accept yourself as you are. Yeah, accept yourself. I mean, acceptance is greater than anything. Accept yourself, and the moment you accept yourself now, two things, meet things